walking past my sister's bedroom, I heard her say, "She must be really good in bed." While walking past my sister's bedroom, I heard her say, "How about putting some teeth in that hole?" While walking past my sister's bedroom, I heard her say, "I have mold in my crawl space." While walking past my sister's bedroom, I heard her say, "Take a picture of that and send it to me." I'm going to have to go with the mold in the crawl space.
While cleaning the kitchen together, my Aunt Sue confided to my mother. While cleaning the kitchen together, my Aunt Sue confided to my mother, "You have a booger on your shirt." While cleaning the kitchen together, my Aunt Sue confided to my mother, "I personally watched him double dip the guacamole." While cleaning the kitchen together, my Aunt Sue confided to my mother, "I smell something burning." While cleaning the kitchen together, my Aunt Sue confided to my mother, "There's a possum in our toilet."
Do that one.
I gotta go with the possum on the toilet. That's the one crazy.
So Dee Dee thought her new outfit looked great when she walked into the room. Her mother said, "I don't think it's supposed to look like that." So Dee Dee thought her new outfit looked great when she walked into the living room. Her mother said, "Just cram it in there. That is just nasty." So Dee Dee thought her new outfit looked great when she walked into the living room. Her mother said, "Them bra straps are holding on for dear life." Who had the bra straps?
I do. While giving his testimony in front of the congregation, my Uncle Willard caused audible gasp when he said, while giving his testimony in front of the congregation, my Uncle Willard caused audible gasp when he said, "I should have had my tubes tied."
So had I.
While giving his testimony in front of the congregation, my Uncle Willard caused audible gasp when he said, "I'm going to need a drink." When giving his testimony in front of the congregation, my Uncle Willard caused audible gasp when he said, "Your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower." While
That was
giving testimony in front of the congregation, my Uncle Willard caused audible gasp when he said, "You're about as sharp as a marble." The lawnmower.
I will never forget the night my uncle said to the preacher. I'll never forget the night my uncle said to the preacher, "Who wants to get naked?"
Yeah.
I will never forget the night my uncle said to the preacher, "What can I do to help you leave?"
Go.
I will never forget the night my uncle said to the preacher, "That is the opposite of good." I will never forget the night my uncle said to the preacher, after seeing that I need a cup of coffee to settle my nerves. Who had the one that said, "Who wanted to get naked?"
Grandma, stop lying. That was me.
When the pediatrician was finished examining my nephew, he said, when the pediatrician was finished examining my nephew, he said, "Her rear end looks like two raccoons wrestling in a 50-pound bag of corn." When the pediatrician was finished examining my nephew, he said, "He eats crayons, and that's not normal."
That's normal.
When the pediatrician was finished examining my nephew, he said, "That smells like bottled ass." Hygiene is not just a greeting. I like the raccoon in the corn. Two raccoons wrestling in a 50-pound bag of corn.
That's me. At the funeral home, invitations were shot. When my brother walked up to the widow Douglas and said, Here's a crazy idea. Try keeping your legs together. You know God is watching you. I'll see you in hell. If he says one word, I'm popping him right in the mouth. I like the legs together.
As they lay in bed smoking cigarettes, my Uncle Tony said to his wife, "Does this feel swollen to you?" As they lay in bed smoking cigarettes, my Uncle Tony said to his wife, "You make me want to stick a toothbrush down my throat and puke."
No.
As they lay in bed smoking cigarettes,
You're not
my
welcome.
Uncle Tony said to his wife, "If you were a car, the check engine light would be on." As they lay in bed smoking cigarettes, my Uncle Tony said to his wife, "You might want to zip your pants up."
Zip your pants
The
up,
check
though.
engine light.
That's me.
Me.
When my parents came home, the first thing the babysitter said to them was, "I can't get the taste out of my mouth. What were you guys doing?" Some genes were not intended to be spread. You know they have pills for that, don't you? My thighs are ready. I like the pills one because they could have been on birth control and not had kids.
Mine. The doctor walked in the room and said, "You have 2 chances for a happy life, slim and none."
Wow.
The doctor walked into the room and said, "Will you please teach us all you know about STDs?" The doctor walked into the room and said, "Is that thing loaded?" The doctor walked in the room and said, "Do you own a mirror?" Let's go with the mirror.
Yay. Mom took one look at my room and said, "Please just make it stop." Mom took one look at my room and said, "You're trying to kill me, aren't you?" I had to have been drunk when I said yes. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top floor.
Right.
You're trying to kill me, aren't you?
During the ceremony, the preacher leaned over to the best man and said, "I had a dress like that back when they were in style." During the ceremony, the preacher leaned over to the best man and said, "You expect me to eat this?" During the ceremony, the preacher leaned over to the best man and said, "I don't trust anybody that has ears like an elf." During the ceremony, the preacher leaned over to the best man and said, "Oh, my
Did
aching
you know the
ass."
backstreet?
I like the one about the dress.
Okay, at the end of my cousin Mary's psychiatric examination, the doctor wrote, "At the end of my cousin Mary's psychiatric exam, the doctor wrote, can someone please call the Nat House and tell them we have a delivery?" At the end of my cousin Mary's psychiatric examination, the doctor wrote, "Her ass makes that dress look fat." At the end of my cousin Mary's psychiatric examination, the doctor wrote, "It was a false alarm." At the end of my cousin Mary's psychiatric exam, the doctor wrote, "She is dumber than a bag of hair." Okay, who had the nut house one?
When the judge asked my cousin Jesse if he had anything to say before he sentenced him, Jesse proudly said, when the judge asked my cousin Jesse if he had anything to say before he sentenced him, Jesse proudly said, "You can't put lipstick on a pig. Do my pits stink?
Like,
Those thighs look like the hood of a white van after a hailstorm."
I have 10.
Yep.
You are
How many you got, Lil?
8.
3.
You have how many?
8.
How many have?
9.
8 Arudos.
I have a 6.
I have 3.